I want to play a game like this someday. I think I've said this before, where it's like, not Majora's... Well, no, actually. I want it to be kind of like Majora's Mask. You have 3 days and 3 nights to beat the game. And every day, every night, something happens. You know, an enemy force moves into the area. A building burns down. Somebody gets attacked and murdered. Not unlike how Sexy Brutal handled it. And the entire point of the game is that you're supposed to kind of solve mysteries and you know, prevent the city from falling into chaos. I guess not unlike Bloodborne, but Bloodborne wasn't like really a preventative thing so much as just a, well, city's gone to hell, time to murder. You need Gillingham. Interesting. So I found the people, I was looking for. That's a plus.
Please, sir. Come and have a gander.
Oh, shopkeeper.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
I found this watch. It belonged to Miss Gillingham, but I thought you might find it useful.
That makes sense. She would have forgotten about the watch by the next day.
If you say so.
Take this for your trouble, Dr. Reid. I will not forget your gesture, I swear.
Show me what you have to offer.
Okay, so he has a brisk blood sample. And also, vampire factions and skals. A page probably stolen from some manual or guide. And a music box with a folded letter. And then otherwise everything else is just garbage. Oh, right. I was going to talk to him, though.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need...
First off, he is healthy. That's a good sign.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. I heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack! Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
Goodbye.
Alright, there's another one.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
I enjoy the whole cannot... Oh, hello. No, that's money. Cannot enter a dwelling uninvited thing. That is a really neat mechanic. I'd love to play more vampire RPGs. I might actually...
It's locked.
I might actually end up playing Vampire the Masquerade. Like I said, I was kind of planning on doing... Ah, there's the note. An unfinished letter. But I'd like to see like Obsidian make like I would love to see Obsidian Games make a kind of Witcher-esque vampire RPG where it's kind of open world. You got a big city to wander around and a bunch of quests to do, but you're limited by all the vampire limitations and stuff like that. Like that'd be really cool. Oh well, Rodney. I just heard what happened tonight. I ran to your house, but you were already gone, so now I'm writing this note. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I really need to talk to you now. Please, find a way to contact me when you receive this message. Since I know you can be very cautious, and to prove to you that this isn't a trap, let's use a code when we meet. I'll whistle my name, Jack, in Morse code, and you'll whistle yours, okay? This way, you'll know it's really me. For now, it's a good thing you're hiding. Wet boot boys are all over this neighborhood, claiming they'll punish the man who murdered one of them. I'm sure we can make an arrangement to settle things once the heat dies down. Hide and seek. Talk to the man hiding in the sewers. Good thing I did that.
Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reid. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
Okay,
do you require medical...
I'm glad you asked.
I'll try...
Thank you.
Okay, so she had a headache. She's recovering. Personal details.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all?
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Jack is dead, Miss Gillingham.
Of course he's not. I've seen him. Tonight, in fact. Ever the joker, Dr. Tippett.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around.
Okay, not too interested in that one.
What can you tell me about this part of...
Oh, no.
Wow, she is useless.
Is anyone taking...
My son is always here.
Nope. She's got nothing. Alright,
Goodbye.
whatever. I'm not honestly that interested. It's one of those where I would actually like to get into the sewers. I'm just... Yoink. I'm just very interested in finding everybody. So there's a man hiding in the sewers. That might actually be the last man we're missing. Yeah, this guy. No. No, that's Rodney Grader. So there's one more character we haven't met in this area. Everybody else we know about. And Dyson and Delaney. These people are pretty healthy for the fact that... Well, I don't know. Whatever. A lot of blood around. I'm gonna keep this going. Lower Thames. Is it Thames or Thames? I don't know. Okay, well we actually wanted to go... We want to go this way first, because there's a couple more characters to check out. This is dumb as a door. No, she is quite senile. We already met Ichabod. Oh, we're over here.
I hope they'll all return to the shadows.
I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit. Nightingale. No, it looks like we've met largely everybody here. It's Thames. It could be Thames. I truly do not know anything about pronunciations. I have trouble in
It's locked, all right.
I have trouble in like Massachusetts, honestly, with some of the pronunciations. There's a town to the west of where I used to live. It was spelled Worechester. So phonetically, you'd think it would spell out Worcester or Worcester or something like that, and you know, I made fun of it. So, so you think like phonetically, it's Worcester, and I was shocked when I drove through. And so was my whole family. Like, we were sitting in the car, sitting around, like my mother, my father, you know, brother, and I were all just being like, how the hell do you pronounce this? Oh, hello. We got a note. I'll finish what I'm saying. And so we were sitting around for ages, and we drive through this town on vacation. And oh yeah, don't forget the letter in the music box too. And eventually we met the track team from there, and one of the people was like, you know, one of the people there was talking to me, and I was like, okay, how do you pronounce your town name? And he's like, Worcester. It's not, it's spelled Worcester or Horchester or something like that, and you're like, what is this? It's Worcester. Wooster. Like, what? I was so confused. I don't know. And so, like, when people are like, it's pronounced Thames or Thames or Thamales, I'm like, sure. Alright, like, Sriracha? Is that how you pronounce Sriracha? Because I have no idea. It could be, like, any number of things. I mean, admittedly, that's, I think, more of kind of an Oriental word, so go figure. Is that even okay to say? I have no idea. I'm moving away from this topic. Dear Lord, this is my prayer from my beloved mother, Gertrude Paxton, who now awaits her daughters in heaven. Till that day, I thank you for allowing me to wake up and to go through each new day in honest poverty and modesty. Please protect the good Mr. Hampton. Mr. Hampton, who let us sleep in his night shelter. I humbly ask you forgive me for the resentment I feel towards my sister. Giselle, since mother died. Blessed be her soul. Thank you, God, for hearing me. Amen. Not really that useful. Okay, so, let's see. We had the unfinished one. We also have the music box. My dear Jack, I write this letter as long as I have strength in the will. Not that I have something to hide or fear, except perhaps to forget what I want, except for perhaps to forget what I want to tell you. I always knew you would become someone important, someone good and nice. I knew it since you were a child, when you preferred to read books rather than going to play outside. I knew it when you helped me carry groceries before you went to school, and clean the house after you came back. I'm proud of you, son, not only because I am your mother, but also because you deal so well with everything around you. I'm sorry I've recently become such a burden to you. Never forget I love you. I hope you never forget you love me. Enid. Okay. So, info about Lottie Paxton. We're still looking for this other mystery man in the area. I wonder if they're down near Sewer Dog, maybe. Yeah, what other really weird pronunciations can I think of immediately? Too many, honestly. But also, like, none off the immediate top of my head. Is that a note? No, that's just free shillings. I really think for the night shelter, free shillings would get snapped up in a hurry. Okay, well, I'm not finding this person. But honestly, I'm also probably not going to sleep in-game for quite some time. We are accruing a decent amount of EXP. So I'm not exactly hurting for it. But I'm just going to keep looking around and see if I can find the guy. And if I can't, I can't. I saw the proven rookie, and I'm like, oh, there he is. And it's like, the answer is no. Okay, nope. These are candidates for violence. Hello.
Steady, boys. He's got.
Oh, the pre-owned rookies are.
Kill him! Christ, he's dead.
Wow, I just cut through them like butter. Well, that worked out great. Was there another one? Oh, there he is. How'd he miss me? How'd I miss him? Hello! Whoop. Well, he goes down quick. Ow. Go down! Stakings for you! Okay. We just got that guy. I don't really need to fight these guys, but...
Best stay back, sir.
What, so you can snipe me? That hardly seems fair. Then again, it's not exactly fair. I am kind of an unstoppable sword juggernaut.
This one's mine.
What the... Oh! Wow, they killed that guy quick. So I think these guys just take tons of bonus damage from bitings. Wow. Yeah. Man, I can't wait until we upgrade my sword like once or twice. Once we start finding those like associated gun parts. Wow, yeah. They just go down. Once we start finding those not gun parts, those better improved sword parts, we're probably going to be able to just kind of roll people. Still trying to figure out who the person is. I don't think it's anybody in the West End, because West End is probably connected to this area. I truly have no idea where that last person's going to be. Oh well, I'm just going to wander around. I'm just going to single-handedly depopulate the entire city. I actually want to play a game like that. Not where you can just single-handedly depopulate the city. Though I know you can do that in certain games. I mean, I know you can do that in Fallout. But no, like, where every enemy army actually does have a limited number of people. And, like, they get respawns based on, like, how much you're letting them get away with things. But if you're just constantly bullying them into submission, they can't, you know, they eventually just run out of people and the whole faction shuts down. Open world games are going to be really cool in about 10 years. For now, they're always going to be just kind of these, like, weird theme parks more than anything else. Wanderers depopulating the city more than the plague. You know, you're not far off the mark. Okay, what can I interact with? I know there's machinery in here that we can mess around with, but... beyond that, I have no idea. Money. Stuff there. Nothing else down here. And doors. Yeah, there's something you can do with this thing, but I don't know what it is. That's okay. I'm not nearly as tired this time around, so I can actually, like, kind of process what's going on.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Anything in those? Is that pointless? And I can't go up that. Honestly, even just running up that seems kind of dangerous. Though I guess Okay. Will that close both of them? Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not used to puzzles in my action RPGs, to be totally honest. Not that it's a big deal, it's just like, oh yeah. I guess they could put puzzles in here. It just feels real odd. Looks like there's an area over there, but I don't know how I'm gonna reach it. I don't really care. Unless there's like somebody hanging out on the other side. Then I'd care, but no. It looks like what I care about is... Hang it. Oh, no. This is the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, hello. Dead body. Lots of dead bodies. Somebody's getting munchy down here. Been watching other people play Vampyr. I was talking about this when I was playing Origami, but, so... I've been watching some other streamers, mostly friends of mine and whatnot, play this game. And it's interesting watching... Okay, that was a vampire. It's interesting watching...
Thirst for blood.
That was obvious, you're a vampire. But so, it's really interesting watching these people play, because you can tell who has played like a substantial amount of Dark Souls or The Surge or Bloodborne or whatever, and who hasn't. Because everybody has different play styles.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. So learn to respect the laws of Ascalon!
Ow, okay, he hits.
Your neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bone.
Okay. Okay, I'm not getting blood out of that. So I'm gonna have to try a little bit harder. Okay, so he does a 3-hit combo. And then I'm kind of free and clear. Could just do whatever I want for a little while.
I am Brittle Banshee, the hand that crushes all.
He's got kind of shitty aim.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skals while singing your name.
That does some decent amounts of damage to him. Where are you going?
Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon?
Ow. Okay, that hit hurts. Come for me, beast boy. Ah, bad time to scratch my nose. Multiple bad. I really hate that stomp. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's easy peasy. Oh, you can even stun him out of that.
hand that crushes all.
Ow. He turns kind of awkwardly.
Tear thee apart and spill thy blood to the slow as a snail.
Oh, that's a new one. Well, hardly a problem.
Your blood is now mine.
Okay.
I shall crush you.
He likes to do these shadow clones. They're not very effective. Okay, they're kind of effective when they do the stomp. Which is significantly harder to avoid. But otherwise, like, not a big deal. Why do we always... Oh.
Down, stay down.
I see. Because he's just doing that.
Return to your apothecary and needles.
Ow. This kind of hurts. I'm gonna kill you with rage moves. We're gonna have to meet Ascalon, aren't we? Oh, I'm out of blood. Can I take a sippy do? No. No sippy do of the Fergs. Let's see. Highly unlikely we're gonna find anything interesting in there. If Fergal is interesting... Oh, I hope they kind of explain what he is in greater detail. Door has been unlocked. What about the other door? Or is this the door I came in from?
I cannot enter.
Nope. I don't know why I break boxes. I don't think there's actually ever anything in these. He's insane. I don't think... I think he's actually perfectly sane.
At least one skal escaped Fergal's wrath.
Huh. I thought those were cave drawings for a second, but no. It very much is not a cave drawing. That is a rock protruding. Anything up here? Unfortunately, it's kind of like foggy, hazy, so it's a little hard to tell what's going on. It's like a big mine. Kind of down here. We're still looking for the man hiding in the sewers. This place is a maze.
The final hour come, Ascalon. They found us.
No. Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
Huh.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reid. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves, if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Skal.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire Society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the sewer skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Huh. So these are skals, but this is not, this is like a separate location.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Huh. This is like a non-community.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
A lot of unknowns. Oh, there's Harriet Jones. Healthy.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
I've even got a hideout in here. That's neat. Oh, even has a weapon, a common mace. Refill all. I don't think I have anything. Oh, nope. I don't want to rest. Have I ever actually met Harriet Jones? Yes. Yes, I met her, I met her as part of the plot back in the hospital. Only need 3 good handle parts, but we are off on that one. Can I upgrade you? I got 2. What about you? Got 2, so I'm not quite there yet. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we've got a hideout down here. It'd be really nice if I could warp between them. You know, just kind of a fast travel. Just for the sake of convenience. Actually, we should probably grab a rat snack as one goes by.
This is despicable.
Oh, I can't use my powers around here. Interesting. Well, let's talk to Harriet at the very least. Dirty blood sample. Oh, we should, I've got some blood samples to check out at some point. Not that I really use the serums, admittedly.